Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you a makeup look using some new products. Before we begin with today's video, I'd love to welcome everybody who has recently subscribed to my channel. Welcome. My name is Nadia and I'm a licensed esthetician who loves to test and review skincare products. Today, however, we are playing with makeup. If you would like to see how I achieved this look, please keep on watching. Welcome to the demo slash tutorial portion of today's video. Today I am doing a bit of an everyday makeup look, trying new items, and one item that I hauled a while ago but I have put off trying because I've been playing with a lot of other things. We are going to be playing with the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. This is lightweight, smoothing, and you do have aloe to help soothe and nurture the skin. We have mastic, which refines the look of pores and keeps oil at bay. And we also have a plant-based squalane, which quenches the skin and locks in hydration. This does, I believe, have an SPF of, let's see, no SPF. No SPF. So I picked up the shade a while ago. I picked up the shade SF8 Milos, which may look a little bit dark on my actual face, but if you look at my arms, they're a little bit darker than my skin. And when I initially picked this up, I was tanning quite a bit. When I initially ordered this, I did play with it once, and it was Pill City. I had applied one too many serums and maybe a moisturizer and an SPF, and then when I went to apply this to the skin, it just all came crashing down. So what I have learned from playing with this particular product for I want to say about 7 full days is that the least amount of skincare that you have over the skin, the better this foundation will perform. So I'm going to tell you what I have over the skin currently. I did cleanse and I did tone. I did apply the almost last bit of my Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum over the skin. And I did do the Murad Vita C Eyes Dark Circle Corrector. And I applied the mattest finish foundation that I have, which is the Pharmacy Grain Defense, which I love. Granted, my skin still looks very dewy and very luminous, but I think it has a lot to do with this particular product, which I've been testing, and I think a review has gone up before this video or will go up after this video, so do stay tuned for that. If I have already uploaded that video, I will try to link it up above for you. If not, it will definitely be linked down below for you. You do want to shake this a little bit. And I do love the pump in this product. I love that it comes in a glass unit, and I like that I don't accidentally press on the pump, so it's really, really clean, so there's not foundation everywhere. I am going to be applying one full pump of that here on the back of my hand, and then I'll spread that all over the face. So I'm going to apply the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation with my ColourPop Beauty Sponge. My hormones have been a little out of whack recently, so I have had some breakouts here along the jawline. So I'm going to apply another layer of the foundation here along this area. This gives me a little bit more coverage than the skin tint and a little less coverage than the Exa Beauty foundation. This has a little bit of a luminous finish, but you can definitely still see like my little post-inflammation hyperpigmentation areas here and some of the breakouts that I do have here along the jawline. Now we're gonna move on to concealer. And I'm going to apply the Kosas Revealer Concealer in shade 5. I'm going to work that into the skin with a beauty sponge. And then I am going to use the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Here, this is a brand new one. I just could not find a setting powder, a clean beauty setting powder that I enjoyed. So I went back to something that I do, in fact, trust and love. I did set the concealer with the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and I did use the e.l.f. blush brush. This brush is really soft and perfect to really set the powder here in a very specific area without bringing any powder down. To give me a little bit more coverage, I'm going to apply some of the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer here along the forehead and on the chin here. And we are having a beautiful fall day finally here in California, but it's still kind of warm in this room since I am upstairs. Now I am going to do my brows off camera. I'm going to be using the Rowan Vow Brow in the shade Dark. Alrighty, so I have done the brows. For eyes, we are going to be playing with something new. This is the Ilia Liquid Powder Chromatic Eye Tint. This is supposed to be crease proof, smoothing. It does contain horse chestnut and honokyo. And I picked up the shade Sheen. And I have been playing with this for a little bit. This is the packaging here. It's so pretty, very minimalistic. I have been playing with this for about 7 days as well. This is practically the only thing I have been wearing along the eyes. I have used the ColourPop version of this, and I have found that with this you can reapply over the eye without it kind of caking or flaking off. So I really like this. So I am just pretty much going to be using this for the eye alone. I did just apply some concealer over it. I think we have some creasing, so I'm going to kind of fix that. And I'm going to go in and with one side, I'm going to apply it here along the eyelid space. Just do 2 bits here. And then with my ring finger, I'm going to apply it or spread it here along the eyelid space and bring a little bit into the crease. This can get a little bit messy if I'm not being careful, but I try to be as careful as I can today. Okay, so yeah, that is what this looks like. You can definitely see a little bit of smokiness in the eye there. It does have a very small bits of glitter. And then you can see the other eye. I'm gonna try to zoom you in. This is what it looks here along the eye. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do to the eye. From having used this for the last 7 days, I have not noticed any irritation along the eye. This does not flake at all, which is really, really nice. And it's just a nice lightweight formula. So I may pick up another shade in the future. And I feel like you don't even have to work super duper fast. Obviously, you're not gonna let it sit for like 5 minutes over the eye and then try to work the product along the eyelid space, but you don't have to like rush. So I have done my lashes, and I did use the Kosas Big Clean Mascara. One thing that you should note is that by revisiting the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder and applying it here beneath the eye area, I have not experienced any flaking. So if you love a voluminous look to the lashes and you love a fluffy mascara wand, this is it. But you must set it. You must set the under eye area, or do expect some fallout, some flaking. But if you do love a lengthened, separated look to your lashes, the Ilia mascara is also very, very nice. So it just depends on what you're looking for within your mascara formula. On to bronzer. I'm gonna be using something new to me, of course. This is the Ilia Nightlight Bronzing Powder. I picked up the shade Novelty, which I have a feeling might be a little bit too dark for me, so that's another reason why I need to tan. So this came in my order as well, and this is the shade. Of course, I've already dipped into it, so I'm gonna use the Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just gonna very gently tap it here and then work off the excess. I find that this formula is very, very powdery, so sometimes I'll have bronzer like down below, so just gonna try to tap it into this area here, and I'm gonna do just a very light coating of it as well. Whatever is left over on the brush, I'm going to work it here to add a little bit more dimension to the complexion. And I'm just tapping it because I do feel like, compared to the baked bronzer, this is a little bit more powdery. And unless I'm doing this, if I'm like just swiping it over the skin, then I do feel like it just ends up all over the place. For highlighter, I don't think I'm gonna do blush today. Just gonna keep it neutral. For highlighter, I'm gonna be using the Ilia Daylight Highlighting Powder in the shade Decades here. And I'm gonna be using a Morphe brush for that. And again, just gonna tap this. And just apply a little bit here over the brows. I don't think I'm going to do any over top the lips. I'm actually going to apply some highlighter to the inner corner of the eye. I'm going to take a Morphe E36. The same highlighter, I'm just going to apply a little bit here along the inner corner. I'm not gonna smoke out the lower lash line. Haven't been doing much to that recently, so I want to stick to what I've been doing. For lips, we are there now. Like, we are almost done. I'm gonna be using the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly in the shade Cashew. I can't get enough of this shade. It's so beautiful. Alrighty, and this is the final look. I went off camera and got a chance to do my hair. And yeah, you can see a little bit of shine just kind of peeking through. I have lost a little bit of foundation from blotting my upper lip because it's really hot upstairs, even though we are having a beautiful fall day in Los Angeles. From the new products that I tried, I think that the bronzer looks pretty good since I didn't do such a heavy application. I do have to remember to just tap the product in so that it doesn't end up on the you know, jawline here. And yeah, overall I like the color. If I, you know, avoid tanning the skin, I may have to, depending on how well I like this formula, have to go in and buy the lighter shade. As far as the liquid powder chromatic eye tint, I really like these. I really do. I may actually try a Kosas branded one and do a Ilia versus Kosas if I can find a similar shade. But overall, very easy to apply, especially, you know, if you're going out and you don't have much time to get ready. Just apply it all over the lid space. Apply a little bit along the crease and you're set to go. The foundation seems to be, again, I've lost a little bit of it along the upper lip area. And there is a little bit of creasing here along the laugh lines, but overall really excited with the new products that I tried today, and the mascara with my new kind of application method looks pretty good. Very impressed. So that is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I know that these are weird times and I've showcased this lip product in so many videos, but I just cannot get enough of it. Let me know if with all of this mask wearing, are you still wearing lipstick? And also, are you leaning more towards like very natural looks, or are you really putting in the work to the upper portion of your face? I'd love to know what you're doing as far as makeup is concerned. With that being said, that's all I've got for you all today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I will explain later. I'm just gonna start applying the makeup. No chill. And not scare you. So, if you love a voluminous look to the brow, to the